Good evening, and thank you for participating in this speech and for listening to me this evening. My name is Anthony. I am a funeral director at a funeral home here in our hometown. And what I'm here to talk about is something that none of us ever want to talk about, but is inevitable and is a part of life. And the one thing nobody wants to talk about is their demise, their death, and what is to come. But what I want to share with you is something that you won't be around here for, something that you won't experience, but you might have. If you've lost anybody before or had to deal and make funeral arrangements, you've probably faced the financial and emotional burden that comes along with pre-planning funeral services or planning funeral services. But if you haven't, it is something that you will leave behind for family members to take care of. I'm here to try to get you to at least talk about planning your funeral services or what you would like to have your family experience. One of the things that I encourage is that you just sit around, talk to your parents, talk to your elders, and what was customary for you, your family, and your culture. This is something that could help you in deciding what you would like to do as far as your planning of your services. Were they a particular faith? Are you a particular faith? Did you have customs? Was there music played? Are there ever flowers at these services? What is it that you would like to see happen, or how would you like to be remembered? Something else that can come great along with planning services is finding out which funeral home you like to go to. When you gather this information, when you go and get yourself educated, you start learning about the people in this profession. If they care, how they care, if they really know what they're talking about, if they answer all your questions or share things with you that you weren't aware of before you even walked into the door. These things can all benefit your family when it comes time when you pass. They'll be comfortable because they'll know that everything is ready for them. Something that is great about planning is that you can plan for the financial aspect. The family, when you talk about this, when you write out your plans, when you fund your services, you will be able to leave your family peace of mind knowing that you laid everything out for them, that you made it crystal clear what you would like to happen, because the only thing the family should worry about is the grieving, is the healing, is the remembering, not whether they're making the right decisions on what mom or dad or yourself wanted. This is one of the hardest things that I've seen families go through, is wondering if they're making the right decision, especially even after they've made it. Something that families face together is whether they're on the same page or if they believe more than the other. Making these decisions ahead of time will just ease their grief. Another thing is the financial planning and taking care of that for them leaves them without wondering if they have enough money, if they can pay for it. Where will their next meal come from if they have to pay this all in full for them? You taking care of this in advance frees them from all that burden, emotionally and financially. This is the best gift that you can leave your family before you leave. Even if you just start talking about it, it will ease their mind. It will leave them without any of that burden. So what you want to do, you want to talk amongst yourselves, talk amongst your pastors, those leaders in your faith or in your group, and find out what would be the best option. Then go out. Talk to funeral homes. Don't just talk to one, talk to several. See what they offer. A lot of them are different. A lot of them just handle cremation. A lot of them handle a broad aspect. Find who you want to be comfortable with, where you would like to be. This way you can trust your family with them as well. Once you've done that, fund. Put the money away now. This way the family doesn't have to worry about it, wondering if they have to do a GoFundMe, seeing if they have to put up, a mortgage or something for collateral. The expenses are so enormous and shocking that it will just either divide families or just put a burden on them. So go out, talk, fund, be open about this inevitable part of life. That's what I encourage you to go do. Thank you for listening.